So in terms of some of the calculations you'll be expected to do with probability, probably appear something like this first example. So we'll just have to go and give the squared to both things inside the bracket. So 1 squared is 1, and 4 squared, probably just leave it as 4 squared, hoping that there might be some cancellations that I can do. Need to multiply all these fractions. I imagine that 3 has a denominator of 1. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can cancel, so just on the top, 3 times 1 times 3 is 9, and on the bottom, 4 squared, 16 times 4 is 64. And there's no simplification that we can do. If the problem instead was multiplied by 4, then we might have a bit more luck and might be able to use some strategies. So we'd have something like 4 times, putting the squareds there, 1 on 4 squared times 3/4. So I'll be able to cancel this 4 with maybe that 4 there and just be left with 3 on 4 squared or 3 on 16. Okay, it might get us there slightly quicker. So when you're doing probability questions, typically there'll be some mention of combinations there as well. So I'll show you 2 ways that we can do these combination problems that have come up in prior papers. So the first way is just to think of what the combination is. So this is 10C1, correction, 10C0. So I have 10 items. How many different ways can I choose none of them? Okay, so the only thing I can do is to literally choose nothing, and there's only one way that I can do that. Okay, so look at another example. If I have, say for example, 5C1, so I have 5 items, how many different ways can I choose one of them? Okay, I've got 5 different options to do that. Okay, and the other sort of trick we can use is if I have 3 items and I'm just choosing 2 of them, I'm really just leaving 1 out each time. So I can say that that's equivalent to 3C1, which I know will be 3. Okay, which one am I leaving out each time? Okay, alternatively, you might want to use Pascal's triangle, especially if the number of things you're choosing isn't 0 or 1. So say I wanted to do 5 choose 1 using Pascal's triangle, I'll need to find the 5th row of Pascal's triangle. Okay, and then I'll need to go to the first position there. Okay, so from Pascal's triangle, I'm in the 5th row. So here's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items that I'm choosing. That's where I'll get my 5 there. Okay, so all of these, whichever number I'm doing, choose 0. In the 0th position on each of these rows is 1. So 2 different ways you can get there from combinations, but you do need to be able to do basically any combination without the calculator.